Oh look, it's me. Alrighty, hello beautiful peoples. Whether you be of the male, female, or non-binary gender or sex. How are you all today? Not that there's really anyone here yet, because I only just started and it's a Saturday. Everyone's doing something on Saturday. But, of course I'm doing another picture thing, where I do more pictures. And of course, today is no different to any other day, where I'm drawing something really bad. But, drawing is just what I love doing, so I'm going to do it anyway. Whether I'm good at it or not. Is that a kitten? Kitten! Come here, my child! I don't know what I was about to say, but... Kitten! Look at the baby! Hello, baby! Oh, do you want belly rubs? Who's a good little kitten? Oh, you're so cute! You're so cute! Oh, he's a good baby. Alright, we'll only have about, I'd say half an hour to live stream today. Just because after that, I believe my mom's going to get home and she's going to want us to clean up the entire house for our guests tonight. So, all I'm really doing is designing another glutton wing because, man, I really like glutton wings. Hey, Mama, what's a good kitten? Who's a good kitten? He's such a good boy. For those of you who know my kittens, it's Momo that's being a massive distraction, but I love him so much. If it weren't for Valdus, he would by far be one of my favourite kittens, but, Valdus is way up there, man. Who's a good kitten? Besides, Momo likes belly rubs. There we go. I love how he doesn't bother me for pets until I start live streaming, and then he comes in and he's like, can I have pets? Ma, give me pets! Like, no, I'm doing a thing. Although it's very rare for him to come in and ask for pets, so I gotta pet him. Because he's one of those cats that are like, no, I don't want your pets. I don't like your affection. Leave me be. And he'll collapse under your touch so that he just doesn't get pets. So when he does want pets, by some miracle, you're gonna want to pat him because you'll never get this opportunity ever again. Okay, Google, turn my light on. Thank you. Thank you. No, you don't gotta thank me. I didn't do anything. Why does Google thank me when I say thank you? Are we both just socially awkward? Unusual. Alrighty, so... sun. Pats for the sun. There we go. Alrighty, so... today I'm attempting to draw a lovely glutton wing who is very important in the lore. His name is Butter. And let's be real here, he's technically my brother's OC, but, you know, obviously the tribe's my creation. So it was my choice to make him a legend. Oh, I hit the wrong button. It was my choice to make him a legend within the lore of the Gluttonwings. So, you know, I was like, hey, I'm going to make a Gluttonwing that ate like 3 different tribes of dragons. And he was like, oh, cool. So, you know, that's how Butter came into being. I was like, yep. So why did they sew their mouths shut? Oh, because some random Gluttonwing ate an entire continent and 3 tribes of dragons. And they all went extinct. And that is why they sew their mouths shut. You know what, though? I did actually have a moderator tell me, you know, like, why don't you make them fat to show off how gluttonous they are? And I went, what if I just made them skinny to show exactly why they're so ravenous? And then the moderator was like, oh, yeah, that makes sense. And I was like, you don't say! Like, I do get a little bit tired of people questioning what I do. Like, I always have a reason for what I do, alright? You don't have to question everything. You can question some things. It's not everything. Like, if I say I want my dragons to be skinny as whippets, then, you know, of course. I have a reason. Alrighty, so then, if you can't really see it, he's got like this dotted patterning with like these stripes and scales. So, I'm gonna draw those in. So we've got some of them scales. I want to draw the scales in on a different layer to the actual patterning, just because the patterning is going to be a lot harder to do. Just I don't really need to explain why it's going to be harder to do. Like, look at this patterning. Look at it. There's just circles everywhere. Yeah, like look at that. Like, I could just leave it like that and it would still be gorgeous, but like, I'm going to do the pattern anyway, just because, you know, it kind of needs to be there, and also just because it makes it look less bland, I suppose. Also, I've been trying out a new style with dragons. So, oh yeah, so that was the original concept for Butter. And then this is him now. Like, he looks 20 times better now. But also, one of the... Can't remember now. How dare. I'll remember it later, and I'll continue talking about it. If anyone can remember what I was about to go on about, or what I started saying, that would be great. Because it just kind of left. It just made itself known and then vanished. Yeah, that's exactly what happened. uh, when you lose your train of thought while trying to say it. I think I was saying something along the lines of, like, look at how majestic he is now. Like, that old concept, psh, look at him, he's majestic, I love him. Even though he's not really my character, but, you know, if I ever wanted to draw promotional art for the tribe or something, I'd have to draw Butter, so. You know, it's good that I like his design, because if I didn't, I would refuse to draw him, and I'd rather not. Just because he's such a big part of the lore. So, it's kind of important to love his design as much as the owner does. Also, I actually got this, I got the inspiration for this tribe from my brother, which is why he helped develop it. Yes, he is a majestic boy. Like, look at him, he's beautiful. He's gorgeous and menacing. And, like, I already have a color palette picked for him, and it's just gonna make him look like a freaking joke. That's a joke, lads. Wait a minute, was I saying something about how my style has changed? I think I was. My goodness. Yes, I was. Okay, so this was the old concept for him, and you can see how much my style has changed from this little chibi looking thing to this menacing son of a son. Okay, he's a son of a son. Anyway, so yeah, he's my style has changed considerably. I like look at it. I actually, when doing the sketch for it, with like the way the legs are the way the legs are shaped, I and his pose overall, they're all their poses and their walking style, it's all based off of cats, like actual cats. So if I just look up like references for cats and like cat, like how a cat would walk and stuff, that's how you would pose a glutton wing when trying to draw one. So, you know, it's just sort of how I've developed them. So all this posing and all that, all the joints and how it all works, that was all based off of, you know, cats. So, so I get my inspiration from somewhere. And it was mainly because one of the staff members for this tribe, so, you know, one of the people that, what? You know, it's hard to explain to someone who's not on Amino, like the Wings of Fire Amino, but basically they help me with like design choices and all that. So yeah, it is kind of cool. Um, so basically, you know, they just they help me out and stuff, and one of them was like, hey, how do they walk? And I was like, what? What do you even mean by that? What does that mean? And they were like, oh, you know, how they walk. And I was like, what? And they were like, do they walk like a cat or a dog? And I went, why not both? And they just lost it. They were like, they would need a completely different skeletal structure for the different genders if you wanted to do that. And I was like, okay, that's fair. So eventually I came up with the skeletal structure, which was just this majestic. Although, that's for the winged ones. Let me see if I can... I have a lot of stuff in here. So, this is the skeletal structure for one that doesn't have wings. And then you've got... Yeah, so you've got... That's where the horn goes, like over there, and those are the two jaw parts that move, and... You know, it took me forever because I based it half off of a lizard and half off of a cat. And then you've got the one with wings. So, you've got two different... Oh my gosh, who is using a leaf blower at this time of day? Like, I mean, it's like 3 in the arvo, but like, it's still rude. I'm trying to do a thing. Okay, well. Point is, I had to do an entire skeletal structure for a made-up species. Which is kind of silly, but at the same time, you know, I just did it anyway, because it would help me develop them a bit more and whatnot, so I did. Yeah, so you've got two different skeletal structures for a winged glutton wing and a not winged glutton wing. Oh my goodness! Whoever is using that leaf blower or whippersnapper or whatever they're using. Wait, it's not a whippersnapper. That's a child. Whip snipper? I can't remember what they're called. The snippy things for the lawn. Or, that can't be a lawnmower though. It'd have to be a whip snipper or a leaf blower. And it's going to, like, kill me how annoying it is. How rude. Okay, I shut my door so it's less annoying. They both looked cool? Yeah, I was pretty proud with how they both turned out, but like, you've got a not winged glutton wing, and then you've got a winged glutton wing. For clarification, this winged glutton wing is called King Durian. They're all named after food or some sort of food item, something you can eat. Well, I mean, technically you can eat just about anything if you try hard enough, but, you know, that's not the point. So you've got their King Durian, and then you've got... Then you've got an unnamed glutton wing because, one of my staff members was like, can I just redraw the queen? Because this was supposed to be Queen Balut. I don't even know if I said that right, but this was supposed to be the queen, but then one of my staff members was like, but what if you don't? And was like, here, I can do it better. And I was like, okay. Alright, fine. Also, I'm doing a random picture of King Durian at the moment. Like, look at this majestic being. Like, just look at him, he's gorgeous. Momo still looks vaguely concerned. So this is King Dorian. He a good boy. But at the same time, he ate. But yeah, so... Now that we've got this down pat... Okay, hold on, I'm just gonna... merge Ha ha ha! Wait, no, I probably shouldn't have made the sketch be gone. Rename sketch lining coloring original concept. Okay, so now I can get onto coloring him. So I'll just go to reference. This will be color palette. Oh, come on! Okay, there we go. Color palette. So now I can do insert a photo. There we go. So now I can do the coloring. So now I'm trying to think of what to actually do with the coloring, because I was thinking if I did like the green as like, because green is technically a royal color in this tribe, because you've got the common, which is grayscale, and then you've got the uncommon, which is primary, and then you've got the royals, which are all colors in general. So my brother doesn't want a great deal of royal color on this, which is why I got a color palette with only one green, because I'm not sure if I should count mint as a green or a primary. I might count it as a green just because it looks kind of green. And then if I do mint for these bands, originally butter was supposed to be a common, so he wasn't supposed to have the extra mouths or anything, but you can see how well that went. Yellow brick road. Look at how bright that yellow is. Oh my goodness. It's perfect. It's gorgeous, guys. I did it. Look at how gorgeous these colors are. Oh, this is going to be hilarious. But only to me. My brother's probably going to lose it and be like, bright yellow? Bright yellow? What were you thinking doing bright yellow? Oh, and my staff team is absolutely going to lose their minds over it. But, I mean, I have the creative. I have. I'm the one in control here, okay? I'm the idiot that they let color the most the most feared dragon in the Glutton Wing lore. Like, how could they expect me to not add really nice colors to it? Oh my goodness. My brother's gonna like burst in here at any second and just go, what were you thinking doing those colors? Oh my god. Although, I don't think he's actually watching the live stream, so he won't know until I show him. This is gonna be really fun. I'm just gonna go out to my brother and be like, hey, what do you think? Oh, thank you. And what do you mean by all out of whack? Like, did you do something? Ah! Oh my god! I I'm sorry, but oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, I nearly peed myself. Just that red clashed so horribly with it all, but it almost looked good in a way. Like, jeez. Also, with this Glutton Wing design, I'm half wanting to keep it. Like, my brother can fight me. This is gorgeous. I want to keep this design. uh, like, look at it. It's gorgeous. Why wouldn't I want to? Look at that. Look at all these beautiful colors. And then suddenly, the Fire Nation attacked. Boop! Oh my god. Okay, I'm gonna put this on a completely different layer. Just because if I don't like it, then I can go over it with a different color. This is gonna look hideous, I swear. That's the fun part about Glutton Wings. They're supposed to look hideous. They're supposed to look unsettling. They're supposed to have that monstery aura about them. It's it's part of their whole charm, in a way. Yeah, it does kind of look good in a way, but in a really weird way. Oh, my neck. I don't know if y'all heard that. My neck just like snapped. Oh, I'm probably gonna have to go soon. Because my mum gets off work at 3:30 and then she's gonna go do some shopping and then she's gonna come home. This is gonna be real fun. I think after I'm done drawing butter. And I know what you're thinking, should I have added more yellow considering he's called Butter? And I'm starting to think that too. I might replace the red with yellow and then do like the teeth and horns and stuff red instead. But we'll see how it looks. Yeah, so once I'm done colouring in butter and adding in all the details, then you know I'll absolutely have to leave. Hmm. I don't know, I feel like I should replace it with the yellow. Let me try that real quick. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I feel like the yellow looks better. I don't know, let me try the red on like the teeth and whatnot. You too. I hope that you also have a good rest of your day. Bye. No, I think I'm gonna leave that white. There we go. Alrighty, now it's time to leave. Thanks for tuning in, and I hope to see y'all next time. Stay tuned.